Well, it's lunchtime. I'm making a salad, so I wanted to recommend this particular salad or this combination of things because I think it's great. Plus, I wanted to prepare everything with this griptilian 154 cm drop point thumb stud. Obviously, you can see it's the orange and satin version, black clip, black hardware. So here we go. First off, the salad, the greens. Some of it is it's a mesclun salad. There's a radicchio in here, which is right there, and some different baby lettuce and different types of greens. Some of the lettuce came out of the garden, not all of it, but that's just a mix of the stuff you get from the store. Heart of palms, which is something I wanted to point out in this video, is amazing. This is awesome. This is the heart of a palm tree. You know, if you peel off the thousands of layers of palm tree, you'll find this in the middle, and it's actually a great additive to salads. Not a lot of people know about this or eat this, but you know, if you happen to munch on this sometimes, let me know. Let me know what other things you can use it in. I've always used it in salad. My friend kind of turned me on to that a couple years ago, and it's delicious. It has a little bit of a crunch. It's kind of like watercress meets celery, if I can give you like a texture on it, and the flavor's good. It's unique. It's something different. Also, sun-dried tomatoes, which I never liked. My whole life I thought these were disgusting, and as an adult, I like them. So I have some of those. Some marinated artichoke hearts, which are awesome. My opinion, of course. And a little bit of meat. This is half of the meat that I got. Went to my deli. Actually, when I make salads, I love getting the ready-made chickens. Most grocery stores do this now, where, you know, in the back they make fresh little chickens. They roast them, you know, and they start in the morning, and by the afternoon they have them out. And, you know, they just buy these just little tiny chickens, and they're just oven roasted. But what I do is take the skin off, and you take all the white meat out. Take all the white meat out and just kind of shred it up with 2 forks, and use that as, you know, on top of your salad. It's always usually, I mean, really tender, at least from my store. Really tender white meat, and it's just it's a nice little protein additive for your salad. It actually makes it a meal. Sometimes you can have a salad and you're like, it's just a salad, I'm starving. But you know, you throw a little bit of chicken in there and you actually have a good meal. It's substantial. So, and sometimes I'll even do this for dinner. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So I have some meat and dressings. I like this combination. I got these on a whim because they're on sale. But here's the Ken's Steakhouse Lights, raspberry walnut vinaigrette and creamy Caesar. A little bit of both. They're awesome together. So we'll mix that up. Let's do some cutting. That's what you're interested in, right? So let's prep our meat first. I don't need this bag anymore. I'm going to cut this into strips because that's just how I want it. You know what, I'm going to stand off to the side here. This makes life easy so you guys can see everything. No breakage, nothing wrong with that. Alright, so there's our meat, put that to the side, I'll stack that on at the end. Now, heart of palm. Friggin' jar. There we go. Oh, that's nice. So I grabbed the paper towel. Okay. Let me pour some of this juice out. Yeah, this is really interesting. I find these at my grocery store by like where they have the jarred peppers, the jalapenos, the olives, you know, pickles, that section. That's where my store has them. Let's get a nice big fat one here. Take a look at this. You can see the core. This core part is a little bit harder in texture. The outside is softer. Actually, you know what? I know what texture this has. This has the same texture as a lychee fruit, if you've ever had it fresh. Lychee, whatever. I love that. It has an awesome flavor. So, let's pat this dry a little bit. And for this size salad, I only need one of these. So I'm just going to cut this on an angle. There we go. Alright, next, some artichoke hearts. Now these are marinated, so they're in oil, so I'm going to dump a little of the oil out in the sink. I'm still here, I promise. These friggin' jars are sweating on me, so I took this out 2 seconds ago. And it is hot today. 90 degrees out. But I don't mind. Better hot than cold. What the frig? This jar. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Alright, these I don't really want to cut up. I want to keep them this size. It's a nice little bite of artichoke, so I'm going to throw these, well, we'll just leave that open for a second. And same thing with sun-dried tomatoes. I don't really need to cut these either, so I'm just going to open it. There's a seal on here. I'm not going to use a knife. These seals always have the little perforated edges anyway. You don't want to be scraping your edge on metal and glass. Ceramics, glass, metal, they will dull your edges the most and the quickest. So unfortunately, that's actually all the knife action for today. But I'm going to assemble this salad. I'm telling you, sweaty jars. Friggin' A. There we go. Okay, well, I'm pouring some of that oil out too. You know, salads, a lot of people don't like salad. You know why? Because you guys make boring salads, and I know what that's like because that was most of my life. Most of my life, my salads consisted of iceberg lettuce, which has no, it's nothing. It's just water. It's crunchy water. Of course, you know, a lot of people still like it. There's nothing wrong with it. I prefer some of the different greens because they actually have some flavor. But growing up as a kid, I basically made soup salad. Soup salad is where, like, you barely have any vegetables in there. There's, like, you know, when we had the bags of mixed crap, so it's like already browning edges on iceberg lettuce and like tiny shredded pieces of carrots, and I basically poured in, like, you know, half the bowl with dressing and croutons. So it was definitely not a healthy salad. This is a healthy salad that tastes great. It's just awesome. So let's mix up some of our dressing here. Now with this, I go heavier on the vinaigrette, just for it's less calories and stuff, even though these are both light. So I would say 2 parts of the vinaigrette to 1 part of the Caesar. It just makes this a creamy raspberry vinaigrette. That's all it really does. So there we go. Beautiful. And of course, a little fresh pepper. I'm a fan of pepper. And it does make a difference if you freshly crack it. You can get those grinder things, so you don't have to crack it yourself. Alright. So now it's assembling time. Take our greens back here. And let's put our artichokes in first. Just gonna do 4 of them. These are like quartered. You can see that. So for me, it's a good size. Each one's just its own bite. All right, perfect. Sun-dried tomatoes. Just a little sprinkling of them. These are julienne cut. You can get the whole ones and cut it yourself. Of course, for purpose of this video, I should have done that. I don't mind cutting stuff. Sometimes you're paying extra for the processing of the food. Why? You could process it yourself for free. But this happens to be the only one my store had at the time without any other thing in it. So, that's it. Now, our heart of palms. Just kind of sprinkle them around. This stuff's pretty good. It has a weird texture, but I like it. Okay. And our turkey. and dressing. And you don't have to ever go real heavy on dressing. It's supposed to be an accent. Like I said, when I was younger, I basically made soup. Really did use way too much dressing as a kid. That's it. That's all you need. Just a little accent. And just because I'm a huge fan of it, more pepper. So there you go. Nice little lunch. So I kind of wish I had more cutting in this video. I mean, the purpose, I wanted to show you the griptilian in action more, but you know, it's a great knife and you know it works well. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to enjoy my lunch now. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to try this out. Of course, alterate however you wish. If you don't like vinaigrette, use your favorite, you know, if you like blue cheese or French dressing, whatever you like. You can substitute things in and out. But the marinated artichoke hearts and the sun-dried tomatoes and the heart of palm are in almost all of my salads. No matter what kind of salad you make, try that trio. For some reason, it's a really great balance of like saltiness and sweetness and savory. It's delicious. It's amazing. But I tend to have an Italian type, you know, food preference. You know, I'm half Italian, half German, so I do make a lot of Italian type dishes, and that has kind of a twist on it. So anyway, amazing. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care.